Hi guys, so it's the holidays and I'm gonna make a little quick sandwich for these boys, but I don't have any bread. So I figured I'm gonna make a quick no need bread, some bread rolls, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I had started it. In this here I have 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 2.5 cups of all-purpose plain white flour. I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt added to this bowl right here. We're gonna use a little vegetable. We're gonna use a little oil, any oil you want, right? So I have here in this bowl is the yeast. It's proofing. I have 1 cup of milk. You can use water if you want. I added a tablespoon of sugar because the yeast wants some sweetening. So a tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of dry yeast. So we're here having the yeast proofing and stuff. So once it's ready, I will show you what the next step is. Okay guys, so our yeast is foamy and we're going to transfer this to our flour mixture. Okay, to our flour. So just going to stir. Making a dough. Okay, just like that. So this is our flour. This is it. It's quite sticky. You might want to put some flour on it. Don't do that. Okay, so we're going to, I got this cleaned out and I'm going to give it a little, sorry about that, a little grease. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in here. This is our dough that we will put to proof. You can wrap with a cling foil or a cloth, but I'm covering it, right? And I'm gonna put it to proof for about an hour, and I'll be back to you. So while our bread is proofing, I'm gonna look for the sandwich meat. So here we have a pound of chicken breast. I just get the breast. I don't have a food processor. So what I did, I put it in the blender. Yes, you heard right. I put it in the blender. For all who say salmonella and blah blah blah. One thing my mother would say, soap and water can clean his dirty conscience. So I put it in the blender. I got it like this. It's all minced up and pureed and stuff. So I'm gonna use it and make the patties for the sandwich. Alright, so I just put a little bit of all-purpose seasoning in it. I put some Mrs. Dash in it. And I put some paprika in it. Okay? And I'm gonna put some breadcrumbs. So we're gonna put a little bit of breadcrumbs. About 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. About that. Okay? And we're gonna roll it up together. The breadcrumbs is just for it to stick. So we're going to just leave this here for about 5 minutes. For the season to just soak up and marinate the chicken breast. And then I'll show you what to do next. So it has been an hour. And our bread has risen twice its size.
Mommy, yes, I have a sweetie for me.
And by sweetie baby. So at this point we put 1.5 teaspoons. So our bread has risen twice its size. So at this point I put about a teaspoon of the olive oil, whatever oil you plan to use. I'm going to just fold it in to itself. Remember, this bread is a no-knead bread, so you don't need to worry about kneading and yada yada yada. This bread is very forgiving. Okay, so this is ready. If you notice how beautiful it is, so we deflate the bread while adding our olive oil or oil. Vegetable oil can be used, any oil. So we're going to put it in our rolls now and let you see. So I've made a couple rolls. This recipe makes, well, with this size, the size varies. Oops. If you notice, I have some big ones. Okay, sorry about that. So I have some big ones because I want bigger sandwiches. I have some medium size and I have some smaller ones. So you make the size to what you want. This can also be made in a bread loaf. And also, if you want to make straight white bread, you don't have to add any whole wheat flour. Or if you want to add just straight whole wheat flour, you don't have to add any white flour. Okay, so you can also do that, but this is what I chose to do. But same recipe, you can use the same amount of flour, white or whole wheat, anyone. All right, so right here now, this one is going to proof again for another hour. Yes, bread takes a lot of time. Let's just let it sit for another hour and we'll be back to you. So our bread is all risen and ready for the oven. So I'll let you see it when it's done. So this is our chicken meat. It was a little sticky, so I add 1 egg and about half cup of breadcrumbs, some more breadcrumbs. So we just roll them up in a ball and do them like you're making some dumplings. And they're ready to be fried right now. So let me do that and show you. So our oil has been popping and we're gonna put our burgers in to fry. One at a time. We're going to put the bigger ones, all the bigger ones. Okay. So our bread is finished. I just put a little bit of warm butter on the top of it. Wish I had a pastry brush, but I don't have a pastry brush yet right now. So you just brush a little butter over the top of it and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can see the steam coming from the bread. It's still so very hot. We're gonna assemble our sandwich right now. So we take the bottom half and we'll lather it with some of this mayonnaise mustard mix. Okay, first don't make your meat and burn up. We have some shredded lettuce here. We're going to put a whole lot on it. Okay, some tomato, a whole lot again, and we're gonna add a slice of cheese. cheese. Oh, this is our finished product of our patties.